the starting quarterback of week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here we go.
They tell me one more time to get it back, I'm in my old habits. Put that on his face, I shoot it up, I feel like JJ Redick. I'ma keep on flexing, who gon' stop me to the red? Yeah, I'ma beat it up late night, they call me David Letzer. Man, and my fault that all of they tell me one more time to get it back, I'm in my old habits.
What up? It's your boy D, back at you with another video. So, today, I'm going to give you who will be the starting quarterback of week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And here we go. So, obviously, we got a lot of options of where we can go at quarterback. We can go Moneybag Mason. That's what I'm going to call him now because he is a part of our Pittsburgh Steelers. You can't trash him forever, bro. I'm sorry. I've been one of those guys. I'm not going to lie. But he still is on our team. We still have to support him. So, I'm going to call him Moneybag Mason, right? But then we also have on our QB roster Moneybag Mitch Trubisky, and then we also got KP, Kenny Pickett. We got a lot of different options where we can go at quarterback. So I thought, you know what? We got time. I got time. Why don't I break down all our options? So in the 4th spot, who's probably going to be on the practice team, we got Chris Olajuwon. I hope I don't butcher his name. From North Dakota State, I believe. He's Christian Watson's QB, if I'm not mistaken. I might be. But very good arm. He can be mobile. And I really liked his press interview where he was just like, I don't see myself as just a running gadget quarterback. He sees himself as somebody where he only runs if he has to. So, okay, what I like to call the Russell Wilson approach, which I appreciate. But do I see him getting any day of light on the field? No. Could be wrong. I'm very interested. He's actually one of the players I'm very interested in seeing through preseason, watching him in preseason, because I want to see what he looks like. What's he look like on a bigger stage against different, bigger, stronger comp. I can't even say the word. I want to see what he looks like against bigger, smarter, faster, stronger competition. So he's on my list. But honestly, he's probably going to be in the practice squad. Nothing wrong with that, but let's be real here. He's probably going to be in the practice squad. I don't think we're going to be taking 4 quarterbacks to game 1 each day in, day out. So I got Chris Olajuwon there. Number 3, I have Mason Rudolph. Why? Because I feel like the Steelers have seen what Mason Rudolph already is, what he's going to be, the best that he can be. And we don't know. Like, we see what his ceiling can be. I see somebody who can come in and compete and win games if he needs to, or give us that thrill of being in the game. Yes, he can. Mason, don't get it twisted. Mason Rudolph can come in it, like, he gives the Steelers a chance to compete. He 100% does. Those are the words of Mike Tomlin. Those are the words of Kevin Colbert, or what they said about Mason. But the thing is, can Mason win the big one? It's always one thing to compete, but can you win? And I think that's the thing with a lot of Steelers fans, including myself. Biggest problem with Mason is that, like, can he win? Can we win with Mason? I don't know, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't know what we would be with Mason. Like, even when Ben hurt his arm, we saw Mason have some good games. We saw Mason have some horrible games, which led to Duck coming in, and Duck had the same issue, but like Duck kind of provided like a different, like, I feel like Duck was more ballsy. Like, he was just like, no, screw it. I'm gonna go out here and do what I need to do. But yeah, like I got Mason there because we can kind of see where his ceiling is. At the number 2 spot, I have Kenny Pickett. And I'm going to tell you why I got Kenny Pickett. Now, guys, I do think eventually, sometimes during the season, Kenny Pickett will be the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. But I don't think Kenny Pickett will be the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers week 1. And that's okay. Because if you look at Ben Roethlisberger wasn't, in his rookie year, wasn't the starting quarterback week 1. Tommy Maddox was starting quarterback week 1. And he wasn't the greatest dude. But, you know, he did it. Was it Tommy Maddox? I might be tripping. I actually really might be tripping. It's late, guys. But Big Ben wasn't I know for a fact Big Ben wasn't the starting quarterback week 1. Things had to happen for him to get on the field, and then once he got on the field, he made sure that the Steelers never looked back. And that's something we're gonna probably hope for with Kenny Pickett. I think Kenny Pickett is going to be the franchise. He's going to be our franchise quarterback. And I think he's in a perfect system with Canada and where he's coming from Pittsburgh. He's in the perfect position to be that next guy for us. We just got to see if he can do it to his full potential, to 100%, and he can live in that full potential, so then we can get the best out of it. But I think Kenny Pickett can do pretty much damn near everything. When you look at that draft, he was the most pro-ready quarterback to come into the draft. Not Malik Willis, where Malik Willis was his rival, but Malik Willis also, if you look at it, Malik Willis was very slow through his reads, and that's in my opinion, that's the biggest reason why he even fell down the draft stock as he did. But yeah, I think Kenny Pickett definitely will be starting for the Steelers later in the year. But week 1, I think there's nothing wrong with growing him and letting him develop a little bit before he takes the reins as the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback, from so on and so forth. Which means, number 1, who do I think we will be playing the Cincinnati Bengals with week 1? It's Money Mitch Trubisky. Now, I just want to say something to you guys. Mitch Trubisky's not trash, bro. Like, Mitch Trubisky is really not trash, like, at all. He's really not that garbage. He was in the Matt Nagy era. I hope you guys understand how bad of a coach Matt Nagy really was. Like, I mean, like, dude, like, if you look at, like, you take Chicago, right? And, like, I understand you want your quarterbacks to grow and stuff like that. Justin Fields is a baller. And you can't work with Justin Fields? What? Honestly, if you really think about it, Justin Fields, is probably better than every quarterback on the Steelers roster right now, bro. Like, Justin Fields is going to be a star in this league. But I got Mitch Trubisky because I like the way he's very dynamic. He can very play action, and I think for the offense we're going to run, I think he probably fits us best, and I think he gets the nod over at Mason. And I think because of his dual threats with his legs and his mobility, I think he gets the nod over him. And I think because they want Kenny Pickett to be able to learn, understand, and grow before he plays, I think that's the biggest reason why Mitch will win the week 1 starting job. And obviously, if he does good enough and we say we go into week 1 and we win, and go into week 2 and we win, don't be surprised if Mitch starts a lot of games for us, bro. Like, Mitch is a very good player. Like, I know he went to Buffalo, sat behind Josh Allen, and learned a lot. There is nothing wrong with that. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong if Mitch comes in and puts in work and does a great job for us at all. Like, don't be surprised. Like, we know Kenny is the future, but if Mitch still can come in and be that great bridge until we get there, you know, like, if you look at the Kansas City Chiefs before Patrick Mahomes didn't play his first year. He very rarely played because they had Alex Smith, and when they were ready to go to Patrick Mahomes, you see what he did. We can do something very similar to that. So I got Mitch winning the starting quarterback job week 1. Now, I think this is, for Pittsburgh Steelers fans, this is going to be the most intriguing preseason we have ever seen. this preseason is going to be like, I think every Steelers fan is going to be sitting there with their NFL armchair quarterback critiques, watching to see who plays best, who's the better QB, who's going to win this QB competition. Because for the first time in about 20 years, we have an open quarterback competition in front of our eyes. And I can't wait to see who's going to really come out and win this. But if you guys had to ask me, Mr. Forever, I got Mitch Trubisky winning week 1. But I say that with a gripe because I do think Kenny Pickett will be starting by the end of the year. I truly believe so. Whether it's injury or just play good, I really do have Trubisky. Just because, I mean, I do have Kenny Pickett starting by the end of the year, but I think to start the year off, kick the year off, when we go into Cincinnati territory, I think Mitch Trubisky will be our starting quarterback week 1. Let me know who you guys think will win this QB competition. I duck, no smoke. So if y'all want to get in the comments, we gonna get in the comments. Once again, thank y'all for listening. And until it forever finds you.